I know you click on this video because maybe you had a week where you just felt completely off. Like nothing was working, your space was a mess, your motivation was gone, and you didn't know where to start fix any of it. Yup, that's literally been me so many times. And for a while, I thought I just needed to push through it, keep going, be more disciplined, figure it out. But what actually helped wasn't pushing harder, it's resetting. Hey guys, my name is Rivi and I'm 19! So today is my 19th birthday and today is 21st April and I'm very excited to make this video because I will share with you 5 simple things I do when I need to reset. These aren't complicated. You don't need to wake up at 5 a.m. or have a perfect routine. These are just small realistic things that genuinely bring me back to myself. And I hope this might help you too because from my experience, these activities are so simple to do when you need to reset, really help me to get back to myself. Okay, so before I get into these 5 things, I just want to say that a reset isn't about being perfect or suddenly having all together, because for me it's just doing small intentional things to feel more like myself again. You don't have to do all 5 at once either. Sometimes I only do like 2 or 3 and it's really shifts my mood completely. So just take what works for you. Okay, the very first thing I always do is clean my space. And I know that sounds so basic, but honestly, my environment affects my mental state more than anything else. When my room is messy, my brain feels messy too. It's like I can't think clearly when there's clutter everywhere. So when I'm in a slump, the very first thing I always do is sweep the floor. I know some of you hate it, but trust me, that's really work for me. But if you want to do other chores, then that's okay. You don't have to sweep the floor. You can do what you really like. You know, I'm not doing a full deep cleaning. I'm not reorganizing my entire wardrobe. Just sweep the floor. And when I'm doing it, I feel like I'm starting over again because it creates this sense of control when everything feels like out of control. And you need to try that. Even just making your bed in the morning or wash the dishes, and you see how different you will feel. Okay, the second is move your body. Okay, now I'm not talking about going to the gym or doing intense workout. I'm talking about just move your body. Yes, just move your body. Going for a short walk, do some light stretches before you went to bed, following a 10-minute yoga on YouTube, or dancing on TikTok songs. I used to think that movement only counted if it was a real workout, but that's not true. Even a 15-minute walk around my house can shift my mood completely. There's something about getting out of your head and into your body that makes everything feel a little less heavy. When I'm feeling stuck or overwhelmed, the worst thing that I can do is sitting right there and stay in my thoughts. So moving my body helps break that cycle. So whatever movement feels good to you right now, do that. The third thing I do is write in my diary. I always say that so many times, write in your diary, write in your journal, because that really works every time. But I've been journaling like on and off for months, and I always come back to it when I'm having a hard week, because writing, it's so powerful to take everything out from your mind. When I write my diary, I don't do it in a structured way. I just do it freely. So this is the example of my diary. I bought this from the bookstore near my house, and whatever's been bothering me, what I've been avoiding, what I've been feeling right now, and what I actually need, I always put in the diary. And also, I never forgot to write a few things that I'm grateful for, and it's just to remind myself that not everything is bad. And a lot of time, once you write it down, all of your struggles, all of your problems, it feels so much smaller than it did when it was just living in your mind. Okay, the fourth thing I do is reading a book. It's whatever the book you want. A novel, a self-development book, or even something short. And I'm not telling you to read 30 minutes every day, because sometimes that's not really realistic, especially when you're a student with a lot of going on. But during reset, picking up a book, even just for 10 minutes or 15 minutes, is genuinely one of the most calming things that you can do. Reading gives you focus to something that isn't your own worries. And sometimes, when you read, you can get sudden brilliant idea or inspiration. because it pulls you into a different perspective and it's so much restorative than just scrolling your phone. So I always feel calmer and more present after reading a book. Okay, the fifth one and the last thing I do is have an early night. This is the most underrated, but this one is the most important. If you want to do a reset, if you want to feel like yourself again, you need to have an early night. You need to sleep. Well, I think sleeping for 8 hours, it's not sometimes it's not really realistic, but if you have an early night, like when you if you need to sleep at 10 p.m. and you wake up at 6 a.m. 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 6, 8. Okay, 8 hours. When I'm in a slump, a lot of time I'm just feel tired, like genuinely physically and mentally. And instead of listening to that, I used to stay up late, scrolling my phone, thinking I'd be better if I just had more me time at night. But the most loving thing that I can do to myself when I feel drained is just go to bed. Put the phone away, make warm drink if you want to, do a little bit of light stretching before you go to bed, and let yourself rest earlier than usual. So sometimes the most powerful reset that you can do is simply giving your body to rest it's been asking for. And when you wake up next morning, you will look things different. Okay guys, so those are the 5 things that I do when I need to reset. Clean your space, move your body, write in your diary, read a book, and have an early night. Nothing requires a perfect routine or a lot of time. Just pick one of these, whatever feels most doable for you right now, and start there. You don't have to fix everything at once, you just have to start somewhere. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching, and I really hope this video can help you. I hope this video can make you grow. If it did, please give a like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any advice or recommendation, what do you want me to do in the next video, you know you can always comment down below. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye!